For more stories like this, hit the like button and subscribe so we can create more videos like this. In a bustling town nestled between misty hills lived a boy named Aaron. From the outside, his life seemed fine. He had a caring family, a good school, and a peaceful home. But Aaron's mind was a storm. He was constantly worried. He feared getting sick, failing his exams, disappointing his parents, or losing the people he loved. He imagined disasters that hadn't happened and probably never would. While other children played in the streets, Aaron sat alone in his room, overthinking every little thing. His anxiety wrapped around him like a thick blanket, and soon it began to suffocate his joy. One morning, Aaron woke up feeling weak and drained. His chest hurt, his appetite was gone, and everything felt heavy. His parents took him to doctors who ran tests and scans, but every result came back normal. "He's healthy," the doctors said. "There's nothing physically wrong with him. It might be stress or something mental." But Aaron wasn't getting better. Each day he seemed dimmer, as if a light inside him was fading. His body was fine, but his soul was drowning. Desperate for answers, his mother spoke to an old herbalist who told her about a monk who lived high in the mountains near a great waterfall. "He doesn't heal the body," the herbalist said. "He heals the mind." With hope as their last companion, Aaron's parents took him up the mountain. The air grew cooler and the noise of the town faded into silence. There, sitting under a tall tree beside a flowing stream, was the monk, dressed in simple robes, his face calm and unreadable. The monk didn't ask many questions. Instead, he handed Aaron a small clay cup and instructed him, "Hold this out in front of you. Don't let it drop." Aaron obeyed. At first, it was easy. A minute passed, then 10, then 20. His arms began to shake. Pain burned in his muscles. After nearly an hour, he dropped the cup, gasping. The monk asked gently, "What made the cup heavy?" Aaron thought for a moment and said, "Time." The monk nodded. "That is what happens when you hold on to thoughts for too long. They become heavier than you think." The next day, the monk took Aaron to a still lake and threw a handful of mud into the water. The ripples distorted the reflection. "This is your mind when you worry," the monk said. "Can you see yourself clearly?" Aaron shook his head. "Exactly," the monk whispered. "When your thoughts are stirred, you lose your peace, but if you let them settle, the clarity returns." For the first time, Aaron began to understand. The pain wasn't caused by the world, it was caused by how tightly he clung to every thought, every fear, every imagined future. Aaron stayed in the mountains for a week. The monk taught him silence, breathing, and the power of presence. He learned to sit with his thoughts, to let them come and go like clouds. Slowly, something inside him shifted. The light in his eyes returned. When he finally went back home, people were shocked. He looked alive again, not because of pills, but because of peace. From that day on, Aaron lived differently. He still had fears, but he didn't let them rule him. When worries came, he acknowledged them, but didn't hold on too long. He remembered the cup. He remembered the muddy water. He let things settle. Over time, others noticed his calmness and came to him for advice. just as he once sought the monk. Fear and worry had nearly taken everything from Aaron: his energy, his health, his will to live. But the moment he stopped identifying with every anxious thought, he was free. He discovered a truth many people spend their whole lives chasing. Worry never solves tomorrow's problems. It only steals today's peace. So if you're someone who stays up all night thinking about what could go wrong, if you replay the past and fear the future, remember Aaron's story. You're not alone. Your thoughts aren't facts. Let the mud settle. Let go of the cup. The world may be chaotic, but your mind doesn't have to be. Let go, breathe, live.